Monopoly, family game night chaos. So, my family decided to have a nice, quiet evening playing Monopoly, which is probably the most optimistic sentence since this will just be a short meeting. Anyway, we dusted off the old Monopoly box, and right from the start, my brother Tim was eyeing the pieces like he was planning to rob a bank. Mom was the banker, Dad was the thimble, I was the dog, and Tim chose the top hat, claiming it made him look like a real estate mogul. The only thing Tim has ever moguled is the last slice of pizza, but we let it slide. We were about 20 minutes in when Tim, with all the subtlety of a marching band, started suggesting improvements to the game. What if, he said, we could build hotels on the railroads? Before anyone could protest, he was stacking houses on the B&O Railroad like it was some kind of bizarre housing project. Mom, ever the diplomat, tried to reason with him, but Tim insisted it was all part of the Monopoly Chaos Edition he just invented. The more chaotic, the better, he declared, like a tiny dictator in a top hat. As the game progressed, Tim's rules got wilder. Suddenly, you could pay rent with compliments, and free parking became a place where you could challenge someone to a dance-off to steal their properties. Dad lost Park Place after a particularly embarrassing attempt at the Macarena, and I found myself down to Baltic Avenue and a heartfelt compliment about Tim's questionable taste in music. The bank was the only one getting richer, and somehow Tim kept landing on Go and collecting $200, which he insisted was a direct deposit from his Swiss bank account. In the end, Mom threw her hands up in defeat as Tim cackled maniacally, organizing his stacks of Monopoly money like a cartoon villain. As we packed up the game, Tim sprawled on the couch, arms behind his head, and said, "Well, looks like I won after all." To which Dad replied, "Congratulations, you've officially turned family game night into a hostile takeover." And that's how we learned that in Monopoly Chaos Edition, the only winner is the bank and Tim's ego.